Yes, please.
Jen, and we will represent the City of London, not the one in Ontario, but the one in England. We're going to tell you a few things about the city, like the city itself, just a general idea, the culture, the famous accent, the attractions, the transportation network, which is actually the best one in the world, the education, and also the Summer Olympics after Beijing is going to be in London in 2012, so we're going to tell you a little bit about that. And finally, we'll just cap off everything that we did. So to start off with, United Kingdom has 4 countries within its territories. It's got Wales, Great Britain, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. So first about the city, is the location. So this is the whole of Europe. So United Kingdom is in the northern part of Europe here, and then if you look into the United Kingdom, London is right here. It actually seems to be next to the coast, but it's not. It's pretty far. It's about 6 or 7 hours away from the coast. So you can't really have any beaches or anything, but yeah, it's a busy city. So London is the capital of England. Most of you guys might know that, and the United Kingdom. It was founded by the Romans back in the 2nd century. So it's one of the oldest cities after Rome and the other cities in Italy,
which used to be called London in the 2nd century.
Yeah, and they changed the name as a city got a new one. It is also Britain's largest and most populous metropolitan area. It has about a population of 12 million, so it is pretty populated. And it's also one of the world's largest financial centers. So with the biggest banks, the biggest companies, Fortune 500, they're all going to be in London. They're all headquarters in London. And of course, it is the basis of the world time. We either calculate world time based on GMT, which is Greenwich Mean Time, and also the Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, this is one of the time bases. The next is the culture. The Jem's going to talk about it.
So the culture, as Al also mentioned about it, it's British accent. They talk like Arabic. Yeah, as you can estimate, it's sort of something sounds like this. And the other things are pretty much about entertainment and leisure time. They got a lot of ballet salons and opera houses, but we're going to be just right in bit and saying about these: Royal Ballet, English National Ballet, and Royal Opera houses, because there are a lot of them actually. And then there are lots of entertainments during the New Year's Day parade, fireworks, and we're going to be showing you the picture of the London Eye, which you can see the actual view of the city from the almost sky actually. And the largest party, they generally take a place in the Notting Hill Carnival, during the Notting Hill Carnival. And as of course the famous literature and film and television and the book authorities were William Shakespeare, Charles Dickens, and we all know Sherlock Holmes, and the author is Arthur Doyle. And the music, actually the studio is called Abbey Road Studios, and lots of famous music artists such as Rolling Stones, Frank Sinatra, and so on, they all recorded their lots of records here. And so this is the most famous one, probably in the UK and all around the world as well. The attractions, I was going to be mentioned about it, and here you go.
So this is the Tower Bridge. Most of the people that go to London think this is the London Bridge, which actually is not. It's called the Tower Bridge, which opens every evening and every night. So you can see whenever there's a cruise or a ship passing through, the whole traffic is held up on either side, and the bridge opens up completely to let the cruise go through. So this is one of the very well-known attractions. People usually wait for hours to actually see the bridge open. The next one is the one that Jen told you about, is the London Eye. So there's a whole sort of a wheel that goes close to the Thames River, and this is one of the cubes that's actually on there. So it takes one circle, one rotation in every hour, and when you get to the top, you can actually see the whole of London City. And it's the highest. Well, it's the highest. For not being a building, it's the highest structure that actually in the world actually you can see a city from. So the Empire State, they're all buildings, but this is actually a man-made structure just to let you get a full view of the city.
And the rates are quite interchangeable, but it's approximately between £10 to £440, so try not to take the last one.
Yeah. Then this one is Big Ben and the Parliament. So this is the Parliament of England. Big Ben is pretty famous because in the 1980s there was a guy who actually went in from the Big Ben part and tried to blow up the whole apartment.
The movie
Parliament. Yeah. So they all survived. Nothing happened, and that's why Big Ben apparently has become a big attraction.
There's also a copy form of Madame Tussauds from Hong Kong. We all know.
Yeah, this is one of the most famous museums in the world. It's got the wax figures from the best personalities, the best celebrities in the world. You name it, like Brad Pitt, the Jolies, Beckhams, everyone's going to be there. This is the Wembley Stadium. This is the home of English football. This was recently completed about 2 years back, and it is the world's most expensive stadium. It has about 100,000 capacity for the spectators and has about 2,000 toilets. I don't know for what, but yeah. So this one is the O2 Arena. This was initially the Millennium Dome in England. It was built for £800 million, and in a year it reduced to like £1 million. It was like, it went through a loss of £799 million. This is where Michael Jackson was supposed to perform, but it didn't happen. So this is where all the major sports, if it's not international, that's where it happens. LA Lakers playing basketball, if you have any concerts or anything, that actually happens there. And the final one is of course the Queen's Palace. It's called the Buckingham Palace. It's in London, of course. When you drive around central London, you can see it from actually more than one side. You can just drive around it and stuff. You can even go inside. So there's a change of guards. That happens every day, a few times every day. So people actually wait there to see. I don't know what that is, why is it so famous, but a lot of people actually wait there to see it. Yeah, this is the transportation system, London Underground. All the rail this is the oldest underground system in the world. So any network that you see in the US or be it even in Asia, it's based on this. So this is the standard. You can see how busy that network is. It's the busiest network in the world with 270 stations. So this covers all of London. This is the famous red bus. This is the old one, and you can see this is like a sci-fi new one. I've never
This
seen
is in
that.
the middle. They are certainly using both of them, but this is the one which is going to take the place of General.
Yeah, that's the famous black car. They haven't changed that. The two best schools in London, London School of Economics, London Business School, they are the top 5 schools in the world. This one obviously for the MBA, and this one is for economics. And like I told you earlier, after Beijing, that was 2008, London is the host in 2012. That is the stadium is about to be finished this year, so this is the project plan. This is how it's going to look. And the final, before we finish, is just a recap. It is one of the finest cities in the world. It's got the beautiful British architecture, the old buildings. They have rail networks around the world. They're all based on the London Underground, so it is the oldest one. This city actually gave birth to the English language, which we all speak now. And home to one of the best sporting venues, Wembley Stadium, and it is the host for the London 2012 Olympics. So yeah,
So see that.
That's they all use in England, so instead of French.
They generally don't use it here, but Australians and British people, they pretty much use it.
Okay, thank you very much.